Okay, so we've got we're having a little discussion on the Amiga chat on Facebook, and we were chatting about Scorched Earth games. Does anyone remember Tanks by Gary Roberts? And that is obviously what this is. It was released, I believe, on Amiga Action in, what did he say? August 91. Quite a long time ago. Amiga Action, there we go. Now I'm not sure if it was 1.1 or one that I played originally, but it may well have been 1.1. So it's a two-player game, Scorched Earth, two tanks, shoot each other. So I'm just going to play it as is. Medium wind. Okay, play. So we have a tank on the left and a tank on the right. Player 2, I don't know who player 2 is. Let's move the turret. Not you. Okay. So player 2 is you. Let's move him back. Make life a little bit easier. So the first thing you do is get your tank in a position where you can presumably have a little bit of a chance of hitting something. So that's your angle of your shot, your projectile, and this is the power. I suppose they're supposed to be weights, I guess. I don't know, let's have a guess. Ooh, let's go, I don't know, 80. And see what happens. Now that was pretty damn close. Hiya, Cotter Stuff, how you doing, mate? You alright? So it's quite a simple game, but great fun. Really, I've got to get this first go, haven't I? Let me try and hide by the mountain a bit. Not quite sure what to do here. Because I've got to clip the top of the mountain, which is 65, and let's say 100 for the hell of it. Obviously the steeper the angle, the more power you need if you've got more distance to travel. That's my theory anyway. Let's have a go at that. It's much more fun with two players. Like I say, me and my bro used to play this miles away. Obviously a little bit too powerful there. So this one was 81. And I think I almost got him. So I'll not move the tank, 'cause that's cheating. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Good. Nice to see that you're okay. Yeah, I'm just having a quick go at tanks, as we were talking about Scorched Earth. And I'm going to perhaps play a few Scorched Earth games as I get a chance. Now, I was miles too powerful, wasn't I? So let's knock it back to 70. Oh no, wrong tank. Bloody hell. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. So this one needs knocking back. Let's see what that does. I used to love the sound effects on this, on my A500. Love it. Okay, we're in the same ballpark. Can't remember what this was now. 80, I guess. What did I do? I overshot, so to speak. Let's have another go. Ooh. Your days are numbered, sunshine. Okay, so this guy, we need to drop his power off. Let's see what happens. I think one or two of the sound effects are missing. Although they may not be. Memory plays funny tricks. So, what happened with your shot? We hit the top of the mountain. So let's say One more. I thought this was great for a PD game that's free. Excellent. Take that. Okay, we'll play one more. As it's no, actually, can we quit? Not sure. Surrender. Right, let's put some. Let's put some. I don't know, targets on. Well, some random mountains. Wind is light. We'll give that a go. You first. Okie dokie. I never knew what the targets were for. Obviously to hit, but I don't know if you get anything for them. What am I doing? Don't know. This must be one of the oldest games on a computer, apart from Button Ball. Let's have a go at, let's say, what, 60? It's a pity this was, if this was networked, God, this would be fantastic. I nearly blew the top off Teletubby Land. So we need to, I'm not going to move, because I said I wouldn't. Let's do the angle first. My lemming's arm. Let's say, it's all guesswork to start with. It's obviously different every time. It's random. Well, it can be random, but because of the shape of the mountains, it's different from one player to the other, which makes it a good bit of fun. Let's say 80. Oh, this is looking good. Okay, that's it now. We know what we're doing. What did you do? You blew the top off. Okay, so if we have a little bit more power, let's see what happens. Okay, so it's completely wrong. We need to do the angle and everything. So what happened with you? You were short. I reckon if we put 5 on there, it's good night, Vienna. Ooh, so close. Right. Now then, so we need more angle. And more power. Miles away. Obviously not that much power. You were short, weren't you, by a little bit. So if we say 3, that's it. Gotcha. Excellent. Right, okay. So one of the funny things you could have is pushers and pullers and all kinds of stuff. Play. So this will be the last go because it's pretty much the same no matter pretty much the same no matter what you do. It's taking some generating. What's it doing? The whole coast. Random. Let's say mountains. You're taking too long. Get on with it. Steros, can you play strategy on Amiga TANX? When you say strategy, what do you mean? A game called strategy? I'm not familiar with that one. We found a bug in the game. What's going on here? Let's remove 2 and try again. Is it a game called Strategy? Like I say, I don't know that one. I'd have to have a little search for that. And see what I can find. Come on, Tanks, what's going on? Oh, Light Defender of the Crown. Ah, okay. Yeah. I have got I've got various videos of Shush. I've got various videos of Defender of the Crown, if you want to have a little look, and Defender of the Crown 2. But I'm going to do a few videos of Scorched Earth type games, which will involve some strategy games, as I never really played them, so I'm quite interested as we're having a conversation about all this. Don't know what the hell I'm doing now. Completely lost. Thanks for your response. You're more than welcome. Yeah, there are lots of strategy games on the Amiga. One of my favourites used to be Caesar and Centurion. What was it? Defender of Rome, Centurion. There's loads of them. But Defender of the Crown was my favourite. There's, if you have a little look, there's quite a few videos of Defender of the Crown. This is oh god, it's miles away. That's in the next town. Far too powerful. Right. Let's have you at, I don't know, 50. This used to be good when you could watch your watch the other player putting their settings in first, and then you have to quickly try and work out. Well, not that, obviously. Yes, Centurion was on my is one of my favourites, but it's a little difficult. It is quite difficult. Defender of the Crown is quite easy by comparison. Although it's funny, Defender of the Crown, depending on which random game you get, can either be incredibly easy or incredibly difficult. What did you do? You're miles off, weren't you? Absolutely miles off. Disgraceful. Bloody carry on. Oh, no, they go. See, the shots are affected by wind now, which makes it, or by the fans rather, which makes it a little bit more difficult. But PD stuff, I never really spent much time with PD stuff at all. If it was on a cover of a magazine, obviously I'd play it. But apart from that, if it wasn't on the magazines, I never saw it, which is a shame because I dare say I missed loads of stuff. I still remember. Oh, beautiful. I still remember getting the Amiga emulator from a market stall where they were doing shareware and PD stuff, and Amiga emulator for DOS, and this was about 1990. Goodness knows, 5 or 6. I'm sure all it did was draw the kickstart screen, the ROM screen. I don't remember it actually functioning in any way. Anyway, that'll do. This is it. I just wanted to show Tanks and see if it jogs people's memory if they remember this game from back in the black and white days. Oh, come on, you get points for that. I've just realised after all these years looking at that is a rocket ship or a missile going out of a hole. I thought it was a lever. I could have swore blind that was a lever. And I thought that was, going back to my youth, I thought that was a lever. That obviously is the lever you're pulling tanks. And that was some sort of fancy symbol for power. But it's not. That's weights, and that's a missile coming out of a red hole for some reason. Anyway. Different times. Why's your turn? Losing track here. Alright, this is the last one, because there's not a lot to say about tanks. It's great fun for 2 players, but in fact this would be great for a competition or an event. I think we'll have this on the go next year at the Northamptonshire show, and we'll have a competition. Ooh, should be good fun. Can't remember what happened. What happened? Where did you go? Do you know what? I've got no memory of where that missile went. Oh, it blew up on there. Oh, I've got it. Got it. We'll have a bit more angle on the dangle. We'll have a bit more whiz as well. Yep. Oh, come on, referee. That was nearly there. You were just short, weren't you? So, I reckon that's it. Done. Ah, dear. Right. How far off were we? Oof, one more. That's it, you've had it. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, so that's it. That is Tanks. I'll just reset the Amiga so you can see it load, which I always thought was quite a nice touch. Tanks is loading. Gaz Roberts, 1991. There you go. It did impress me. I don't know why. Simple things. But August 1991. Anyway, that's it. Fun little game. I'm not sure you can quit out of this particularly. Nope, don't think so. Please read the documentation. So Gary's put his address on there. I guess he was a young kid back in these days. And I wonder if he still lives there. Oh, quit. There is a quit. Does quit quit? Quit does quit. Oh, God, blimey. No, it's list. Is it? How do you do it on an Amiga? I can't remember now. I've been using DOS and all kinds of stuff. How do you list on an Amiga? Come on. Who's got a good memory? God, I can't remember now. It's too hard. Oop. Hang on, let's see what it does out of interest. Okay. Right, so there we go. That's Tanks on the Amiga. Thank you for your time. I'm going to have a look at some Scorched Earth games and have a bit of fun, and I'll do a stream as time goes on, perhaps tomorrow, and I'll see you then. I'll see you later, guys. Thank you very much for your time, and I'll see you next time.